Good morning, fight fans. What's up, fight fans? Up off the early morning live from the DMV. It's the homie Main Man, Made Man. Morning mission, as always, out here on a morning mission. Look here, man. Be a saver. Be a saver. Y'all better know Social Security ain't gonna be around when you get old. You know what I mean? Save some money. Save some money while you young and you working hard out here. Put some of them dollars to the side, man. Because when you 70 years old and you can't work, you ain't got no pension, you ain't got no nothing. You know what I'm saying? You just depending on Social Security. It may or may not be here. Save some money. You did. All right, what's up, man? The thing is this. Clicking an article on Boxing Scene this morning, and they were speaking on Mikey Garcia. Now, Mikey Garcia is being shopped around right now. They're saying that everybody is interested. ESPN wants him. Good luck with that. DAZN wants him. PBC wants him. I'm sure Richard Schaefer of Ringstar Sports, who's been promoting him, I'm sure he wants him in an exclusive deal. Everybody wants Mikey Garcia. And now, according to the article, they're saying that DAZN is the ones making the best offer for Mikey Garcia. Mikey is saying that they're making him an offer that's hard to refuse. Hard to refuse. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. If Mikey Garcia went to DAZN, I probably wouldn't be mad at that. And the reason I say that is Mikey would then be putting himself in a position where he got nothing but good fights in front of him. I mean, let's be honest here. Like, if he goes to DAZN, we talking what? Maurice Hooker, we talking Josh Taylor. Not to mention DAZN says they have a working relationship with ESPN. So, of course, you know, Vasyl Lomachenko, Terrence Bud Crawford, all on the table. But as you see from the title of this video, I think it's funny that Bob Arum is in a position now where the best thing that can happen to him, sorry about that, the best thing that can happen to him is if Mikey Garcia come and does business with him. I mean, think about it. Vasyl Lomachenko fighting Luke Campbell for the WBC title at 135. That's Mikey Garcia's old title. Mikey has been named champion emeritus, which means he can go back and fight for that belt anytime he wants. So a fight between Mikey Garcia and Vasyl Lomachenko, depending upon if Mikey Garcia can actually get back down to 35 or not. Overpass, fight fans, overpass, hold on. Yeah, man, so depending on whether or not Mikey Garcia could get down to 135 or not, yeah, man, like, yeah, man, him and Vasyl Lomachenko, it'd be a great fight. It'd be a great fight, you know what I mean, if they can make it. But Bob needs Mikey. And most importantly, Mikey Garcia campaigns at 147, right? Sometimes. Well, we all know a Mikey Garcia and Terrence Crawford fight, man, that shit would be lit. That's another opponent that Bob Arum can actually use for Terrence Crawford. Bob Arum needs Mikey Garcia. The same guy that he put through the legal ringer, that he drug out in court. Some of the best years of his boxing career, Mikey couldn't experience because of his legal ins and outs with Bob Arum. And now Bob Arum's in a position where Mikey will be the best thing that can happen right now to Top Rank. You dig? Sean says, what's up with you, man? If Mikey signs with DAZN, Loma all day. You know what I mean? Not to mention the Ramirez fight. You know what I mean? You could also throw that in there for Boot too. So, I mean, look, man, there's a ton of fights over with the DAZN, ESPN, you know, since they're using each other's fighters and they're actually doing business with one another. If Mikey was to go with DAZN, it'd be a good look for the boxing fans. Mikey going with ESPN, I think it's a long shot. Bob Arum is even out in quotes. And he's like, look, man, I don't have to love the guy. He's just like, look, man, to be honest with you, I just want to make a fight. And I honestly want to see Lomachenko kick his ass, according to Bob Arum. Bob off the hook, man. You know, Bob, an old man, unfiltered, say what he want to say, do what he want to do. Most importantly, Bobby having the weed. Y'all better get hip. You know what I mean? What's up, King? What's up with you this morning, man? Vincent Roof in the building. What's up with your family? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's early, fam. It's early this morning. I'm on an early morning mission. Gonna get me a hot item this morning, man. You know what I'm saying? For my store. So, gotta get up early. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, at the end of the day, though, man, you know, Bob Arum, he needs to make amends with Mikey. He needs it's true what he's saying. He ain't got the love the guy to make a big fight. But Mikey don't need Bob. Meaning Mikey can stay over on the DAZN side if he signed with DAZN. Like I said, Maurice Hooker, former world champion, that's an opponent. Like I said, Josh Taylor, that's an opponent. Mikey is still talking about Danny Garcia. The only thing is that if Mikey get down with DAZN, that will probably effectively cut him off from the PBC fighters. Now, I understand he has a good thing going with Richard Schaefer. And Richard Schaefer, of course, has a good thing going with Al Heyman. But at the end of the day, if Mikey was to land on the DAZN side of the tracks, that I can't see him doing any more business with PBC. Mikey wants that Danny Garcia fight, bruh. You did. Good morning, Hard Knock Doc. What's up with you? Mikey wants Danny Garcia fight. But going with DAZN won't happen. Getting with ESPN won't happen. So which one do we want to see the most? That's the question, fight fans. Do y'all want to see Mikey Garcia fight Danny Garcia, or Mikey Garcia possibly being in a situation where he can face Lomachenko, Terrence Crawford, Josh Taylor, Regis Prograis, Ramirez, Jose Ramirez, who else we talking? Maurice Hooker. All of these fights are possible under DAZN. And all of these fights are possible. I mean, that's the best way all of those fights are possible. 140 is popping right now. Popping. And I've been telling fans, I've been wanting to see Mikey back in the mix at 140. Now that it's really, really popping. Well, if he gets down with PBC at 140, we ain't talking much. We've already seen Mikey versus Adrian Bronner. Truth be told, from what it looks like to me, Mikey didn't already kind of went through the PBC side from the best he's going to get for right now. He got Earl Spence Jr. in a big-ass pay-per-view fight, and he got Adrian Bronner. Those are some real popular PBC fighters. So he's already 8 on the PBC side. Now it's time for him to go on the DAZN side and eat. Maybe even on the ESPN side and eat. That's one thing I respect about Mikey. He moving how he wants to move. He ain't being locked down by nothing. That's one thing I got to give him. So we'll see which way he lands. Like I said before, I don't think I've ever, I repeat, ever said this on a video. I honestly wouldn't mind Mikey Garcia going to DAZN. Only because it gives us boxing fans the absolute best fights that we would love to see Mikey Garcia in. It's not about politics. It's not about whether you like Eddie Hearn, whether you don't like this person, whether you don't like that person. At the end of the day, he may even just stay with Richard Schaefer and still end up on DAZN. That's a high possibility. You know what I'm saying? And I can see that happening. I mean, matter of fact, if I'm thinking more so into it, it sounds like to me this is a network thing more so than a promoted thing. So, you know, yeah, man, he can still be promoted by Richard Schaefer. Richard Schaefer has a working relationship with DAZN. He can roll with Richard Schaefer, still be promoted by his guy, be on DAZN, fighting all the fights that we want to see. It does cut him off from the PBC side. But if I had to make the decision, man, I'd rather see him on this side. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I mean, other than Danny Garcia, what is PBC going to offer Mikey that we haven't seen already? I mean, Danny Garcia, what else are we talking about? Keith Thurman is off the table at 140. They don't have nothing all that inspiring like that I'm just clamoring to see. Not over Lomachenko and not over Terrence Crawford. Man, I'd love to see if Bob Arum can land a Terrence Crawford and Mikey Garcia fight, man. That'd be crazy. I don't know if Mikey want to give Bob that payday though, man. Given Bob kept him out of the ring so long, given that Bob didn't put him through so much, the question is, does Mikey, man, I don't know, does Mikey let bygones be bygones, right? Does Mikey just say, you know what, forgive and forget? That's the golden question. I don't know, man. I don't know, but we'll see which way that Mikey Garcia goes. Like I said before, y'all already heard my preference. I would love to know y'all preference. Put it in the comment section. Let me know. Would y'all rather see Mikey Garcia fall on the DAZN side of the tracks? Or would y'all rather see Mikey Garcia fall on the PBC side of the tracks? The reason I don't think ESPN is a viable option, I just think that he will probably work with ESPN. He will attempt to make fights possibly with ESPN and Bob Arum. But as far as going there and locking in with the deal, I don't know. I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. I mean, Golden Boy. What about Golden Boy? I mean, Mikey's been promoted by Golden Boy in the past. Oh, well, that's a promoter thing. Then, but we talking networks. I keep forgetting. You got to separate the two. Well, DAZN, just in general. So, I mean, that's just my deal, man. I'd rather see Mikey Garcia go to DAZN. And Bob Arum better pray if Mikey Garcia decides to go to DAZN, then Mikey Garcia work out some fights with some of the top-ranked fighters. Because Terrence and Lomachenko can use an injection of Mikey Garcia. And vice versa. And vice versa. The only difference is Mikey got more options. And they don't really have as many options because they already locked in. And they got to fight whoever Bob tell them that they got to fight. It is what it is. So we'll see how it goes, man. To the next video, Main Man, Made Man. Don't forget to subscribe. Twitter, Made Man 511. Facebook, Main Man, Made Man Boxing Forum. Instagram, Main Man, Made Man. Have a good day out there, fight fans. Stay stress and sucker free. Don't forget about We Talking Boxing going down tomorrow night. Do not miss it, man. Do not miss it. We got something real cool planned for y'all, man. And I'm looking forward to it. Hit that thumbs up for me on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Mikey Garcia shopping around. Bob Arum needs him more than ever. More than ever. Blessings to you too, Hard Knocked Out. Blessings to you too. Blessings to you too, King. You know what I'm saying? But Bob Arum needing Mikey Garcia more than ever. And who would ever thought we came full circle like this? From a point where Mikey Garcia was, you know, in court, didn't know when the next time he was going to get in a ring, fighting Bob Arum in court. And now we're at a point where Bob Arum needs Mikey more than ever. Wow. To the next one. Peace out. Much love, fam.